Good afternoon, guys. Great to see all you guys here. And I want you to know this is yours truly, Silver Cowboy, coming at you with newest gameplay and strategies and all that to do with MUT. Of course, we got some house rules going on right here. It's what we're playing now, or what you're seeing from last week. Thought this was a fun game. It was back and forth pretty much the whole way. The last 2 minutes here, as you can see, my opponent in the Giants uniform, scoring a touchdown to make it tight here, real close to the end of the game. It made me a little uncomfortable. But I do have Dak Prescott at quarterback, the newest Dak Prescott card, the 96 Team of the Week that got released. And as you can see him right here, I'm just making something happen out of nothing. And my opponent closed the gap. I was up by like 11, 12 points. Now he's got it down to a touchdown. Of course, we all know with how house rules is, you can switch points in a matter of seconds, guys. And it's just insane how quick point. Guys, I do want to apologize ahead of time here that if you hear some background noises from my kiddos, I'm having to try to watch them while I do this at the same time. So anyway, back to the gameplay. My wide open right here, I caught me a break. My opponent looked like he ran committed, and my big time quarterback launching it to my big time receiver for a touchdown to really salt this away, you would think. But there is more left. So, like I said, this guy is not too bad. He made me sweat. But I got my Cowboys theme team going on here for the most part. 50 out of 50. And they're working. They're being made to work. As you can see, he's just dotting me up, man. And I just out routes right there. I don't know if I'm the only one having trouble with them this year or not, but the out routes and the corner routes are just insane. As you see, a little nifty shovel pass right there that he was able to get off with Kyler Murray. I tell you, that Kyler Murray card is underrated too, guys. I swear it is. Don't let it trick you because he's a little bit lower rated. His most recent update is 96 overall, I do believe, without any team chems or boost. So, as we're talking, the score has narrowed. It was down to 3 points there. I got a penalty and knocked it down a point. Now it's back down to 3 points. Inside 20 seconds to go in the game. He's got his guy scrambling out, trying to make a play, and guess what? He forces the pass, and Jalen Ramsey is right there for me and your Cowboys to close the gap and take that W. Told you that was a fun house rules game, guys. Seesawed the whole way. Now we're going to get into this game, which is what you can see there with some weekend league action here with my Cowboys team. And now I do got some other players that ain't Cowboys, like daggone it was my wide receivers, Stephon Diggs. I do got Team of the Year Stephon Diggs. I got Team of the Year Jamal Adams. I got my offensive line, a couple Team of the Year guys in the right tackle, Conklin, and I got the center as well here, Lindsay, I think that's whatever his name is, Team of the Year center. So I do have some Team of the Year guys going along with it too now. You can tell my opponent is actually the Cowboys in this video. Ironic, right? I'm having to play against my favorite team and my theme team. So looks like he has a Michael Gallup there himself. Now this hot master thing, man, hot route master with these guys and all these quarterbacks that are getting it. I just want to know something, EA Sports and YouTubers. Why can't Dak Prescott have hot route master? Now he's a 97, 98 overall with the power up, maxed out. So why can't he have hot route master? Rich Gannon's like a 96 or something like that with the power up, and he gets it. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you think that Dak Prescott should be allowed to have hot route master, but I think he should. And honestly, that ability is so OP in this year's game that it makes it unfair, man. It really does, because all a quarterback needs is one little hot route master ability, and he can literally change the whole team. He can change the whole play, and with little ability points being put into the rest of his players. So he gets to have hot route master, and the fact that he can put abilities on every single skill position player, which that really tips the balance in their favor, or whoever has the hot route master's favor. You know, it really makes it hard for the person that don't have it to try to play the game and win. Well, as you see here, I am in a 2-minute drill, and we are trying to get this down the field to get us a touchdown to tie the game before half. And we're moving the ball, and looky there, baby. Boy, talk about a dime. Dak dropping it in a bucket right there to Randy Moss, man, when he had a dude all over his butt and another guy trailing him. It's pretty much double coverage. And Dak is just able to overthrow him. And you see this play right here, though. That was a killer right there, man. I don't know how my safety didn't get to that ball and at least swat it down. That really hurt. Oh, God. So that gives my opponent the lead back going into half after I just made an amazing play and a drive to tie it up. So here we are, as I'm still trying to fight and get extra yards, and of course we get the fumble animation. Like, come on, man. You know. and there's a stinking corner route. There it is, just wide open by itself. Me sitting there running cover 4. Even with the seam flat, man, it just don't get covered. It don't get covered. Curl flats, whatever. So my opponent gets into the end zone there, and he takes a 14-point lead going into the half. Now, I do show you some first half highlights here to try to show us coming back. But as you can see, oh, does it happen? Check it out, baby. Check it out. Your boy with the TD. So my opponent pauses the game here. Now, I couldn't tell you for what reason, because I didn't really see nothing that he did to change his players or what he was doing on the field. But he does pause it. Now, maybe he's trying to pause glitch me. I'm not sure. Don't know what's going on there. But so we wait him out 30 seconds here, and we cut the lead down to 1 score again with 13 seconds to go before halftime. With the extra point, and bingo. There we go. Now, our opponent does have the ball. So he's starting inside his own 5-yard line, though, because he wanted to dick around before halftime there. But he does get the ball coming out to start the second half, and he gets a in route there to Dion. Well, I tell you, that Dion, man, he's just tough to contain. Not only is he hard enough to guard, as you see right there, click on, perfect timing interception. Finally, Roy Williams makes that play after being burnt twice this game. So, what I was saying is that Dion's tough with playmaker on top of his already amazing route runnings and ability to catch the ball and his speed. Yeah. So I get a little fortunate there. I'm trying to run with Dak, and that's why I do run towards the sideline, though, just in case something like that did happen. Dak fumbles, he goes out of bounds. So Dak Prescott, I'll tell you, the guy is mobile. He's mobile, man, more than what people think he is. As you see, right on cue, though, I get sacked. Speaking of mobile. And I just do a little crossing route there myself. Oh, baby, look here what I found. Well, talk about a diamond in the rough. I was getting blitzed, and I just did barely get it out of my hands to get down the field, and Moss catches it, takes it in for the TD. Moss has been carrying the team on his back this game. And there's you see a playmaker route from Dion right there. That just guts you, don't it? Oh, that guts you so bad. So he gets the second down and short, and Khalil Mack attack, baby, with the sack. How about that? Making it 3rd and long now on my opponent, and he launches it over the middle, and of course he gets the lucky animation. Bounces right off his back, and he turns around and catches it anyway, right? So he goes to Allworth there, gets it to 3rd and inches, and we get a sack again. So now he's going for it on 3rd and 9, and Roy Williams just dives out and nearly takes Dion's block off. So now we force 4th down. Our opponent goes for it over the middle, tries the same play again. What do you know? We get the same coverage again, and I get the ball back with 2 minutes to go in the game. So 1st down was a 6-yard gain. 2nd down is another 7-yard gain to Dorsett. I hand it off again. Hey, we're not trying to rush nothing, press nothing. And look here, Dorsett breaks it, but I fall down. As you can tell, my opponent was jerking off his defenders, trying to let me score, right? I called on. So I fall down, and he's doing it again. So I'm trying to outsmart him now. That time he whacks me pretty good, but ball carrier conservative. Now he tries to outwit me again, calling a timeout. So I 4th down regardless, though. The ice meter pops up there, but either way it goes, the field goes short enough and it goes in. So now the key part is me not letting him get a cheap play over my head to beat me, right? So I kick it off short, and I drop everybody back, and looky there, dog. We pull it out after being down by 14 points with just 10 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. There's that weekend league game. So now we go on to this one, which is the last one in the video, and there's a delay fade from a tight end. Anyone else think that route is just too stupid this year? I mean, it's unguardable. You can put a guy in zone, you can man him up, and it's like the defender magically forgets about the tight end delay fade, you know, because the tight end stays in there and blocks, so the defender moves on to the next guy. Well, I don't know what to do to counteract that other than user it, but it's hard to user it because you never know if it's really coming out or not. And that's what this guy does pretty special all game long. Nothing fancy or anything like that, but his special effect or attribute is the delay fade. And this game is a little tough. I will say this game was my 8-year-old's first game in weekend league. Now he grabbed the controller and while I was in the kitchen and started playing this game without me knowing he was playing. You know, fair disclaimer there, okay guys. And he actually played the whole first half, pretty much. I think it was the whole first half. So you'll see me coming in here around the 3rd quarter because going ballistic. I know you don't hear me on mic, I don't think, but I was going ballistic because my son was playing this. And you know, of course, it's hard enough for us to guard these type of routes and stuff, but long, and you see that one right there. I don't know how that wasn't an interception, right? Like, come on, Madden, give us a break there. We're in position, and the ball just sails over everybody's head. So anyway, my son, poor old fella, he tried there. I don't know if I could have done better or not. Anyway, our opponent is winning 7-0. We're still in the 1st quarter here. And looky there. Looky there on 4th and 10. Jalen Ramsey helps out. Jordy is his name, by the way. Is my son's name, Jordy. And gets him an interception. Jordy loves his running plays. He loves his running plays now. Now, don't get me wrong, he loves to pass too. But stretch is probably his favorite run. He learned that from last year's game. The stretch run. Poor old feller gets stuck in 3rd and 15, and he launches it. Of course, Stephon Diggs gets it ripped out of his hand for the interception. Jordy, oh man, the stop and go. Like, You ever wonder if this guy really feels proud of doing that to an 8-year-old? I wonder. But he did it, and I mean, he just does the same play again. I mean, that's what this guy does. As you can see, there's a theme in this video. He finds one play that does well, and he just goes back to it repeatedly and repeatedly. It's very annoying to have that happen. So Jordy gets that one in there. That's a pretty good pass. And oh, does he find the step? He does! Look at here! Wow, number 23 has his X Factor on. Jordy is able to go over his head. That's that Dak Prescott, guys. Dak Prescott with that accuracy and the right amount of arm strength to do that right there. And then he gets a big sack. So Jordy's cut this down to a one-score game now. And what do you know? With that stupid delay fade, right? Stupid. I don't understand how that route is just so ridiculous, man. It's so hard to guard that it's just unfair. So my opponent rolling out here, and he tries to hit it again. The only thing that saved us there was Khalil Mack getting pressure. And then he hands it off to Barry. He gets him maybe a yard or two. And now it's 3rd and long, and Khalil Mack just tees off, baby. I tell you, Khalil Mack has already got some sacks this video. I didn't know he had. I forgot he had. So now my opponent is up 17-7. Jordy scrambles out, and he just launches it. Look at that animation from Darren Waller. Going up over the Bills defenders and snagging it. So now he tries again. Deep ball. Oh, man. Going to the well. One too many times. Maybe he gets a hit stick fumble, but still can't get it. Oh, man. That just makes me feel bad for the boy. I mean, this boy loves Madden, too. He loves football, man. And could you imagine how excited he would be, to get a win in weekend league? Now, granted, I don't know if he knows this is weekend league or not. Because like I said, I was out of the room when he grabbed my controller and just started playing. So anyway, here, and now you see here I come in. And we get a free first down there off the penalty, right off the bat. And now I see one-on-one coverage, and of course. Why is it that Randy Moss can't win one-on-one coverage this year? Can anyone tell me why in the comments below? I just can't figure it out to save my life, man. You can see there I got sacked, trying to just make something happen out of nothing. So I'm scanning the field here, got all day, and even on a diving attempt, Stephon Diggs still can't make the catch. 4th and 17, I have to go for it. And looky there, I find Moss over the middle that time, and he gets it. And now, Dak just overshoots the receiver in the slot and misses it. So it forces me to 2nd and 10. I go back over the middle to Diggs on an in route, and we make it 3rd and manageable. Now I do a read option and get a big time run, baby. As you can see, I'm trying to get my way towards the sideline just in case the fumble. Big time gain, and just a bad accuracy throw on my part right there. I led the receiver up the field instead of going to the side, and it just, God forbid, my 99 Stephon Diggs make a play on the ball, right? Like, I've seen that man make that play on everyone else's video, but he can't make it on mine. So there's my 2nd forced fumble of the game altogether, between me and my son. And we just can't get a recovery. We can't get interceptions. We can't get fumble recoveries. We can't get them to stop the tight end delay. So we're just in a world of trouble here. And we're turning the ball over ourselves. And our opponent is getting interceptions and getting forced fumbles. But it's just one of them games here, guys, it looks like, where every single break goes your opponent's way. And there's just really no worse feeling in MUT than having that happen and feeling helpless. I did get a big user rip there, but Cliffy needed to scoop and score for me on that one. As you can tell, he got chased from behind. I get a throw out of sack animation, but luckily Dak still had just enough on it to get it out there to Gallup, who was wide open anyway. So now I'm going deep over the middle and no catch. Not even Darren Waller can go up and catch a ball over anybody, man. What happened to the one-on-one catches this year, man? Especially from 6'5" receivers. So anyway, I'm rolling out. I just had to get rid of it. Pressure was on me. 3rd and 10. I find a tight route right there. No sir, though. So now it's 4th and 10. All hope is gone, pretty much. I do get a big-time touchdown right here, though, to save my hope. So now the onside kick. Can we get it? This is it, guys, right here. And it's illegally touched, of course. That is about the 7th mistake this game, including turnovers and penalties. So now we got hope that he fumbles when he's running with his quarterback, and he don't. So, guys, that's it for the video. As you can see, that winds up being the final score. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Stay tuned.